Hey, Andrew from Ozito. We're going to build this super easy bird box to invite some wilderness into your very own backyard. This is a very simple build for new DIYers. And all the tools you'll need are a circular saw, our new staple nail gun, a detail sander and a drill driver, also a 75mm hole saw, 12mm spay bit, some wood glue, 20 and 32mm brad nails, and some paint or gloss stain to finish it off. You'll need a length of 185 by 19mm dressed pine, a length of 12.7mm oak dowel, and a piece of 3mm thick ply, 810 by 1200, which is all available at your local Bunnings. As always, let's get the cutting out of the way. You'll want to cut a piece of dressed pine around 420mm in length. This will be the base. Measure and mark a line at 185mm. You'll want to cut this piece at a 45-degree bevel. This is going to be the wall with a bevel to support the roof. Once this is cut, measure and mark 185mm down and cut this straight across. Time for the front and back panels. Measure and mark 185mm down the dressed pine, then with a 45-degree set square, draw two diagonal lines to resemble a pitched roof. Cut along these lines, mark out the other pitch. Make sure everything is aligned and cut this piece. Next, the dowel. You'll need a length around 330mm in length. As I'm going for a slatted style roof, I need 10 pieces of ply at 300 by 50mm. To make this super easy, I've picked up a track guide for my circular saw. Okay, that was a lot of cutting, but it's out of the way now, so we can start the assembly. Grab the front and back panels of the bird box. Find the center point and draw a line right down the middle. Along this line, measure and mark a point 100mm from the bottom and another 60mm from there. Drill an opening so the birds can enjoy their new house. Clamp the two pieces together to the bench. Using the spade bit, drill through the top layer and halfway through the second. Alright, hold on to the piece that we drilled halfway through and we're going to nail it to the bottom piece of the 420 length. Make sure that you clamp it down to your workbench, run a bead of wood glue, then punch a few nails from the underside of the base. If you miss, worry not, gently tap the nail out with a hammer. Next, the side walls. Secure it to your bench, making sure everything is aligned and give it some glue. I like to start by nailing in one corner first. This is to firstly secure the piece and secondly it allows me to make minor adjustments to its alignment along the nail path. Nail both side panels to the base, then grab the front panel. Once again, some glue and make sure everything is aligned. Then nail in your starting nail. If it all looks good, follow through. It's coming together quite nicely. Now it's time for the perch. Put a dot of wood glue in the back panel and a little on one end of the dowel. Slide this through the hole at the front end straight to the back. Give it a light tap with a mallet and that's that. Time for the roof. You'll want to change your nails over at this point to 20mm as we're simply tacking this on. As I'm going for a slatted roof, I need to start nailing the roof pieces from the bottom. There's a little overhang on all sides to give this box a bit more of a homely feeling. Tack down the first one so it doesn't move. Now we need to overlap the next piece about 10 to 15mm. Once you're happy, nail the two pieces at the top of the bottom piece. We're going to do the same on the other side, except when we get to the top, we're going to shift the last piece up a little so there's no gap in the top of the roof. And now's the time to sand it until you're happy with the finish and remove all those pencil marks. How good does that look? I'd recommend now that you oil, varnish or paint your bird box so it doesn't leak when it rains, leaving you and the birds to enjoy your bird box for much longer.